Hey, what's going on YouTube? So, anyway, today we're talking about conditioners and healthy regimens to either grow that hair back or thicken it back up, or understand that the follicles are not dead and do different things. I wonder if you guys can see Shara in my mirror back here. Can you see her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they saw everything that you were doing, ma'am. Anyway. So we're talking about conditioners, light products, holding things, and different things of that sort, because so many things is drying you out right now, taking you so far out the game, and it's killing you. And I think that understanding your conditioners and your shampoos have a lot to do with that. I've already started the shampoo information video. So now what? So now we're talking about conditioners. Starting out with a good portion, you have to show this. A few your heavy hitter names that you've known of. I'm sure a number of people have heard of Cream of Nature. I know people have heard of Jamaica. Is it Rasta Locks and Twists? Is that the name of the company? Or Jamaica Mango and Lime? But I'm sure you've heard of the Yellow Label people. I know you've heard of Stimulations by Design Essentials. This is one of my favorites that I endorse personally. And I have a few others by Organically Stimulator and Perfective Mega Growth. But we're going to talk to them and break them down. I want to do this video with Choppy Lee because she has a lot of information that she can add, being that she's natural as well, to the conditioner information. So I'm going to pick her brain also and ask her some questions and see what she gives me on a level of feedback for you guys also. Starting with number one, my favorite, Design Essentials. I like this product because it revitalizes the scalp. Like it stimulates scalp growth. Scalp rejuvenation, excuse me, and it helps with the growth. Helps you understand, like, if your follicles have been damaged, it can help you rebuild that process. But going to a dermatologist may help you out more. But I do like this because it offers a great feeling. It offers, like, within that 15 to 30 minutes of usage, it offers like great abilities, and you can be able to see the results right then and there. That's one thing I like about this one. Some other products you have to use them over and over and over for a good period of time. Sometimes for them to work, sometimes you don't. It just depends on the hair, how thick or how thin the hair can be. But that's why regimens are better for you than just trying to throw something in at that point in time. Please understand what you're using, how you're using it. This product, I don't dilute it at all. I just add it straight to the scalp. It could be used for relaxed or natural hair as well. I use it on my locks, and it does not hold any kind of buildup. It's not too heavy. This is one of the products, if you want, you can put it under the dryer. But if your hair is thin, I wouldn't put this product on your hair under the dryer. It can and will leave a film. I've seen that before, especially if left too long, because of what the dry process does. It heats it up and has different things stick to the enamel layers of the hair. So being mindful on that level, be very, very careful. Now, and this product also does have, let me find it. It does have proteins in it, and it has different oils. Like it has a wheat protein, different kind of germ proteins and different other things that I noticed to find, and I was looking too quickly, I couldn't find it. But I know that to have proteins in it, the different oils that work on the hair for natural hair, and it does wonders for me and the things that I use it for, hands down. So I want to talk about that. Next, we have the protein conditioner by Jamaica Lime. Now, this says protein, and it says that, like, it does a lot for the hair and the scalp, but a lot of companies will make up a line, and they will use that line and say, buy this, 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 and this, and this is going to go with it. Now, I've used this before. I haven't seen levels of rebuilding from Jamaica Lime, but one thing I can say is that it did condition very well. It was very oily, to the fact it was very light, and I see that their products are mostly focused around fragrance. They have that one particular smell that they want you to have and understand, and that's fine. But outside of that fragrance and that understanding, I need you to make sure that this product is offering your hair what it needs to, versus just something that's saying it's going to offer you protein and put protein into the hair, and it's not. Okay, so be very, very mindful of that. If you want, I would try using this at the nape of the neck first, just to make sure that some of the fragrances don't give you breakouts or different things of the sort. If you want this to be more of a deep conditioner, use this under the dryer with a bag. I call it a bag, which is a plastic cap, a shower cap pretty much. And I would leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes at the most. All conditioners can and will leave a film just because of what they made up of and what a conditioner does. It helps rebuild the enamel layers of your hair, and it helps. Would you say it helps revitalize the cuticle layers also?
Oh, I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
Conditioner. I know it helps enamel layers, and that's why going to the dryer sometimes it can help create that film. But would you say it does a number of things for the cuticle?
Oh, absolutely. 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 Sorry, I was listening to you too.
No problem.
But yeah, absolutely. I like using stuff that just works ASAP.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Versus having to use forever.
Yeah. And that goes along with the topic What is the deal?
It was in there, huh?
Okay, we are not on Bravo.
That's right.
I'll be flying Bravo, but you do, boo-boo. I like using stuff that works immediately. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Damian too about, everybody. I understand natural people like to use all natural products, but some of the stuff that is on the shelf is useful. You know what I'm saying? So I think Damian's putting great information out there, talking about stuff. And I want to know from you guys too, the viewers, since Damian's trying to go over it. What is in your cabinet? I really want to know that.
Oh, yes. What is in your cabinet?
I really
Most definitely.
I want you to tell the truth too.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
tired
go
of
ahead.
people just sitting there talking, I make my own product. What are you using?
Yeah. And put it at the bottom, and that's
fine.
fine.
Put it at the bottom of the video.
Yeah. And I will watch all of them. I want to see all of those comments.
Right.
But next product is by. We're gonna go with Organic Root Stimulator. Now this says it replenished. It didn't replenish anything for me. I didn't get any replenishment from it. Now what I got from this one made my scalp smell really good, and it made the hair feel really good to where when I was rinsing, it made it feel like I had something left over in the hair. But as time went on and I kept using the product, it didn't really give me that curl defining feel that I would like as a stylist. It didn't give me that versatility as I would just take my hands and just comb through the hair while the conditioner's in there. It didn't give me that feel that I got instantly from Design Essentials. Not saying that because I endorse it, saying that because, like we just spoke of, I like something that's going to give me more of that instant feel to let me know your product is attacking right what I needed to attack and right taking care of it right at that point in time. So again, like I said, it didn't really replenish that much for me, but what I did was I kind of concocted it a little bit. I put a little oil in it, and I used a little bit of their hair mayonnaise in it. Now, with all of that together, it gave me a different feel, but I don't really want to have to go through all of that because what they're showing you here is this costs 99 cents. That you can go pick one of these up and use this and be good. But what I had to do was go buy an $8 bottle of hair mayonnaise plus have some other oils that I spent money for to put in that to make my 99-cent pack work. Now, if you have some thinner hair or some hair that the porosity level is through the roof and it's going to take everything, then I would say, yeah, try it out for yourself, see how it works. But as for me personally, and this is natural, hair, no texturizers, no anything, just my scalp, and I did a good deep conditioner, set under the dryer, and I didn't really get any, different effects. So maybe it's replenishing something on another level, but I didn't get those effects. So that's just me personally. If someone else did, kudos to you. Maybe you can tell me and the rest of the world how you made that work, because you heard what I had to do. Now, I like Argan Oil, and I think that it's cool that they said that they put this in Cream of Nature. I have not used this product as of yet, but what I did was I played with it in my hand for a good period of time. And this is pretty much what I do. It's like rubbing in lotion. And just seeing like what's going to happen. Just keep rubbing. Smells good. And it feels creamy, but this is not the time where you want to really figure out if it's going to work. This is when you know. And yes, I like the way that feels. That made my skin feel really good. So which means it's gonna go onto the fabric of the hair, and it can possibly coat too much. But I like the way this feels, the after effect. I like the fact that it's light. I only put a little bit of in my hand, and you saw the heavy lather that it gave me. I did enjoy that. So from the Argan Oil that's in this conditioner, it says an intensive conditioning treatment. I can understand that. Now I don't know if it's for hair breakage, because too much of anything can be too much weighted, and that can weigh down the fabric of the hair. That can break the hair also. So you want to be very mindful with this. This is one of the things I'm going to use. Ouch. I'm going to use myself personally on my hair for about a good 2 weeks, and I can give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But right now I picked that oil off the shelf because I do like Cream of Nature product line for a good portion of moisturization. If you're already drinking water and associating a good portion of hydration into your life, then I would say, yeah, go ahead and try that. But if you dry already, no water, and you got this black lips with, you know, the stuff in the corners, or you got the edge on the forehead where it's just peeling, flaking, and coming all down in your face, then you don't need that. You need something that's going to really, really hydrate you. And don't just go buy no Suave shampoo and sit some other conditioner in your head thinking, okay, overnight, tomorrow, I'm going to be better. No, you're not. Not at all. It took you a while to get to where you are. It's going to take you a process to rebuild that and go back to where you need to be. So don't just throw something in and think, okay, this is going to work, this is going to make it happen. Like, you know, some of the spritzers, oil and water, they already don't mix. So how you think they're working on the scalp? Okay. Just one thing I want to talk about. Perfective hair growth. Now, I got this from Choppy Lee. Now tell them why you like the Perfective hair growth oil conditioner.
You know, Perfective was introduced to me by one of my Seattle clients. I'm gonna be totally honest. And she has alopecia, and it was just crazy because, you know, I hate sometimes dealing with those type of clients because you get in the chair and they always ask you, okay, well, what can I put in my hair to make it grow back? You know what I'm saying? Not understanding the medical history, you know, and what alopecia is. I think she's super in denial about it too. But she had it, and, you know, I'm thinking, oh my God, another mega growth product. You know, I was just like, I was so tired. I looked at that label and I was like, oh Jesus, you know what I mean? And I was kind of irritated because I was like, okay, you know, she's bringing me a million things to use, you know, so let me just, you know, read the back of the product. I did like the ingredients in it. If you, like I said, turn around to the back of the product and read from top to bottom what's in it. Let them know, Damian, let them know the first 5-6 ingredients.
Glycerin oil, lanolin oil, olea olive fruit oil, Bulgari germ oil. There's a bunch, and cocoa
This
oil.
stuff they're gonna know what it is.
Basically, all of these are oils.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean,
but
pretty
that's
much.
the oil. That's the oil product.
Right. Let me
Get
see.
the other one.
Where is it? In the store. Up here by her head.
Read the back of that one. That's what I need.
Oh! If I don't fall. Same things. Hydrated vegetable oil. On top of the other oils that I just named, the fruit oil, the wheat protein, soybean protein. Yeah, all the same thing.
Okay. So,
all of them.
And then what you guys need to learn too is like everybody's like, oh.
And water.
Yeah, and water. Water's the first thing on there. He's not reading me. He's killing me off right now, but he's good. But water's the first item on there. But a lot of people are like, oh, this product has glycerin in it. I can't use it. For the most part, 99.9% of the products you use has glycerin in it. You know what I mean? So don't, you know, stray away from that. Or if they don't, you know, it's something with in a jar with no label on it, and they're lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
This right here.
Look,
basically.
You got
but I tell you, this is Talia YG.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, don't think just because you heard it come out of one person's mouth or whatever is correct. A lot of products we do have, for it to be a product, need certain ingredients. You know what I mean? So you might as well just get over that. And like I told David the other day, once you mix 2-3 things in it, it's not natural anymore. It's become something else. So you have to have that understanding. But back to my story anyway. I was kind of irritated because I was like, why does she keep bringing me all this stuff? This stuff's not going to work. You know, she needs to go, you know, figure it out. This is a medical condition. But when I tell you, I put it in my hands and I put it on, you know, the rest of her hair, you know, because there's patches missing. So the hair that was there, I put it on there. And when I tell you it worked instantly, I felt it moisturizing that hair instantly. It changed the porosity level. It changed it was just
everything.
like new hair, everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I look for in a product. A lot of you at home are like, oh, doing product reviews, but you're not really understanding what it's doing to your hair at the time. I look for instant gratification. I'm sorry. And I know that is bad in certain ways, but good in certain ways. I'm not going to buy a product and it's going to tell me use this twice a day for 6 months and you may see some results. No, as soon as I put it on my hair, it needs to restore, revitalize, and be the truth. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about instant. Yeah. And that's, with anything I use, shampoos and everything. You know what I mean? People look at me like, oh, what products you use for this and for that? You know what I mean? I need to see it working ASAP. You know what I mean? As far as, and I do extensions. If I wash some extensions with, some, let's say, Cara Care or Cream of Nature, those extensions are going to be weighed down, you know what I mean, because it's, extension hair, you know what I mean. But if I use something that is lighter and I notice it's lighter, I notice the hair feeling condition feels great, that's something that I'm going to use. And I mean, that comes with also reading the back of the labels and things like that. I love their products, Perfected products, because like I said, I turned the bottle around, read it, and like even with the oil, Damian, those are all what you guys would call natural oils. You know what I mean? It didn't say it had,
nothing, bro.
Nothing
extra.
All kind of crazy extra stuff that nobody even knows what it is. You can read the back of the labels, you can identify what the products are, and that's what I like about it. So, and like I said, once again, when I put it in her hair, I was blown back. I was like, what is this? Start using it from that day on. So.
And then another thing that I like about it is that it actually has, growth serums in it. So while you are repairing and getting moisturized at the same time, you're growing. Now, I know you guys hear a lot of words in this. These are what they look like. This is the oil. This is the lotion. I know you guys, you're hearing a lot of these words in here that you're liking, but that does not mean go out, buy 5 of them, and just load your hair. Yeah. That does not mean that at all.
I don't like product lines for the most part.
No.
It's the same thing
yes.
in another form.
In another bottle, with another label, with another lie, telling another adjective,
And I mean, even with Perfected, love them to death. But it's the same product. Oil, a cream, a mousse, it's the same thing.
Yes.
It depends on what you want to use it. I like the lotion because, for people when they get braided extensions, the moisture is in the hair. It feels great. It's just awesome. I mean, you have to go out and try it. See what I'm talking about.
And let me show you another thing. Now, these are 2 different things. You got the yellow label and you got Talia Wajid. But check this out. I put them both in a bottle. Could you tell? No. You got one solution that does the same thing. It has that same gritty feel, gritty look. Now, they may have something different in theirs, which I know they have that fragrance because they want that same smell to follow through. But at the same time, is it going to be a light lotion type creamy maintenance to where you don't need gels? Yes. And this is, it says it's a locking gel, but does not have a gel formula base to it. It's more of a cream, it's more of a lotion. And which I guess I have not seen anything on the product market that says locking lotion or locking cream or anything of the sort. But I show you that because I know a lot of people are using Jamaica Lime products, and I know that this product has a little bit of conditioner in it. Once I was playing with it and doing some things with it before, you can tell it has a little bit, but this is another one of those things you want to concoct a little bit just to bring out the best effects of the hair, the best possibilities of whatever the word you want to use. Still keeping it light, still keeping a balance, still understanding what's in it and what's happening to your scalp and your hair. You would not be able to do everything that everybody else do. You want to be able to do everything that I can do.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
For the most part, in your honest opinion, is it good? Oh, I heard brown talking around my mouth. Is it good to go like heavy all the time, or are there certain types of the year you want to go heavy because with products to protect your hair, or how does that work with locks?
I would think with locks and natural hair, it's a time of the year where you want to go heavier, like especially in those summer times. But you kind of want to be leery of that because especially with you guys or females that sweat a lot or whatever, you don't want to just add too much chemical into that sweat, especially if you're not balanced on shampoos or you don't talk to someone about a good shampoo and making sure that you get a good shampoo. In the wintertime, where the hair is a little more I see that it's a little more styled, a little more pushed back, a little more pulled, a little more. I don't see it just being straight down at this point in time. So I see a styles holding a little more in the wintertime. I see the salons are building more in the wintertime than they would some summers because of the styling effects. People want their hair to breathe a little more, whatever. So keeping it light, keeping it balanced is pretty much what's needed. Understanding the product from moisturization all the way down. Just because product line says buy 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, do not buy 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and just put 1 through 5 in your head, and then you have a dermatitis issue, or you have a breakout, or anything of the sort, or the hair begins to break out, or just over process it, because that is very likely. I've learned that too much water, you can die. You may call it drowning yourself, but I just say it's an overdose on liquid. So it's all within there. So just make it work for you. Understand what you're using.